Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our Telegram channel given in the description to updates and study materials. Topic for today's quiz is chemical coordination and integration. Question number 1. Which of the following is not a mixed/composite gland? Option A. Pineal. Option B. Ovary. Option C. Testis. Option D. Pancreas. The correct answer is option A. Pineal. A gland that contains both exocrine and endocrine portion is called mixed or composite gland. These glands secretes both hormone and enzymes. Pineal gland is an example of endocrine gland. Question number 2. By chemical nature, hormones are never. Option A. Amino acid derivatives. Option B. Proteins. Option C. Steroids. Option D. Monosaccharide derivatives. The correct answer is option D. Monosaccharide derivatives. Hormones are generally protein components having amino acids as well as steroids. Hormones are generally not monosaccharide derivatives in nature. Question number 3. Glucocorticoids regulate metabolism of option A. Proteins and carbohydrates. Option B. Fats and carbohydrates. Option C. Only carbohydrates. Option D. Carbohydrates, lipids and proteins. The correct answer is option D. Carbohydrates, lipids and proteins. The name glucocorticoid, glucose plus cortex plus steroid, is composed from its role in regulation of glucose metabolism, synthesis in the adrenal cortex, and its steroidal structure. The principal glucocorticoid hormone is cortisol, which regulates the metabolism of proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids. Question number 4. The hormone secreted by pars intermedia of hypophysis is option A. MSH. Option B. GH. Option C. TSH. Option D. ACT. The correct answer is option A. MSH. The hormone secreted by pars intermedia of hypophysis is melanocyte-stimulating hormones, MSH. MSH is a peptide hormone also known as melanotropins. Question number 5. Adrenal medulla consists of a cluster of underscore nerves and those cells are also known as underscore cells. Option A. Sympathetic, paraffin. Option B. Parasympathetic, follicular. Option C. Sympathetic, chromaffin. Option D. Parasympathetic, clear. The correct answer is option C. Sympathetic, chromaffin. Adrenal medulla consists of a cluster of sympathetic nerves and those cells are also known as chromaffin cells. Adrenal medulla is part of the adrenal gland located at the center of the adrenal gland. Question number 6. Process of parturition is facilitated by option A. Both relaxin and oxytocin. Option B. Gonadotropins. Option C. Relaxin. Option D. Oxytocin. The correct answer is option A. Both relaxin and oxytocin. The process of parturition begins after completion of gestation period. The muscles present in uterus start contracting due to release of hormone relaxin and oxytocin. Question number 7. The largest endocrine gland is option A. Pancreas. Option B. Thyroid. Option C. Testis. Option D. Pituitary. The correct answer is option B. Thyroid. Thyroid is the largest endocrine gland present in human body. This gland releases thyroxine hormone that help in metabolism of carbohydrates, fats and proteins. Question number 8. Old people usually exhibit weaker immune power due to degeneration of Option A. Hypothalamus. Option B. Thymus gland. Option C. Parathyroid gland. Option D. Pineal gland. The correct answer is Option B. Thymus gland. Thymus gland produces a hormone called thymosin which stimulates the T cells. T cells help in producing antibodies in the bodies. In older people, weaker immune power is due to degeneration of thymus gland. Question number 9. Thyroid gland do not secrete. Option A. T3. Option B. T4. Option C. Calcitonin. Option D. Melatonin. The correct answer is Option D. Melatonin. Melatonin hormone is secreted by pineal gland. Question number 10. The hormone causing release of milk after the birth of young one is Option A. Oxytocin. Option B. Relaxin. Option C. Prolactin. Option D. Progesterone. The correct answer is Option A. Oxytocin. Mammary glands start releasing milk after parturition. The hormone causing release of milk after the birth of young one is oxytocin. Question number 11. Thermostat for the body is Option A. Pineal. Option B. Pituitary. Option C. Hypothalamus. Option D. Adrenal. The correct answer is Option C. Hypothalamus. The body keeps its core temperature constant at about 37°C by physiological adjustment controlled by hypothalamus, so-called thermostat center. Question number 12. Hormone which acts on hypothalamus to decrease food intake, stimulate satiety and increase energy output is Option A. Leptin. Option B. Growth hormone. Option C. Secretin. Option D. Gastrin. The correct answer is Option A. Leptin. Leptin hormone acts on hypothalamus to decrease food intake, stimulate satiety and increase energy output. Leptin hormone is made by adipose cells. Question number 13. I. Major pineal hormone is melatonin. 2. In human beings, melatonin secretion increases in light and decreases in dark. 3. Abnormally high levels of melatonin in children causes delayed sexual development. Option A. Only I and 3 are correct. Option B. Only I and 2 are correct. Option C. Only I is correct. Option D. All are correct. The correct answer is Option A. Only I and 3 are correct. Melatonin is a hormone secreted by the pineal gland in the brain. It helps regulate other hormones and maintains the body's circadian rhythm. Abnormally high levels of melatonin in children causes delayed sexual development. Question number 14. The steroid responsible for balance of water electrolytes in our body is Option A. Insulin. Option B. Melatonin. Option C. Testosterone. Option D. Aldosterone. The correct answer is Option D. Aldosterone. Aldosterone is a steroid hormone. Its main role is to regulate salt and water in the body, thus having an effect on blood pressure. Question number 15. A hormone responsible for normal sleep-wake cycle is Option A. epinephrine. Option B, gastrin. Option C, melatonin. Option D, insulin. The correct answer is option C, melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone produced in the pineal gland of the brain that is responsible for regulating sleep cycles. Melatonin is often considered to be the body's natural pacemaker. Question number 16. Cortisol is secreted from option A, pancreas. Option B, thyroid. Option C, adrenal. Option D, thymus. The correct answer is option C, adrenal. Cortisol is a steroid hormone in the glucocorticoid class of hormones. When used as a medication, it is known as hydrocortisone. It is produced in many animals mainly by the zona fasciculata of the adrenal cortex within the adrenal gland. Question number 17. Leydig cells produce a group of hormones called option A, androgens. Option B, estrogens. Option C, aldosterone. Option D, gonadotropins. The correct answer is option A, androgens. Leydig cells release a class of hormones called androgens, 19-carbon steroids. They secrete testosterone, androstenedione and dehydroepiandrosterone, DHEA, when stimulated by the pituitary hormone luteinizing hormone, LH. Question number 18. Thymosin is responsible for option A, raising the blood sugar level. Option B, raising the blood calcium level. Option C, increased production of T lymphocytes. Option D, decrease in blood RBC. The correct answer is option C, increased production of T lymphocytes. The thymus gland, located behind your sternum and between your lungs, is only active until puberty. Thymosin is the hormone of the thymus, and it stimulates the development of disease-fighting T cells. Question number 19. Which gland atrophies after puberty? Option A, thymus. Option B, thyroid. Option C, parathyroid. Option D, adrenal. The correct answer is option A, thymus. The thymus gland, located behind your sternum and between your lungs, is only active until puberty. After puberty, the thymus starts to slowly shrink and become replaced by fat. Thymosin is the hormone of the thymus, and it stimulates the development of disease-fighting T cells. Question number 20. What is the full form of FSH? Option A, follicular stimulating hormone. Option B, follicle stimular hormone. Option C, follicle stimulating hormone. Option D, follicular stimulator hormone. The correct answer is option C, follicle stimulating hormone. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now. Link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.